Alright, this is it. After the burial, the absolute burial I gave of Silver Lining a little more than a year ago, you've all been waiting for it. You've all been waiting for the ultimate humiliation of his entire album. I've not heard the rest of these songs. I know there's a few of them were out already. I've probably heard some of them. But we're about to review it live. I'm going to find out what it is. And look, I'm not going to try and criticize it. I'm just going to say what I think. But I think, from briefly hearing it, that's going to be disappointing, I guess. A few forethoughts. A few forethoughts. We're talking about somebody with, like, I don't know if this is, maybe this is normal to some degree, but, like, we're talking about someone with, like, a lot of followers, and, like, it seems to me, just looking a little on YouTube and Twitter, that, like, the ratio between his followers on this and the people interested in this, even after his release of singles, is, like, really low. And I feel like a lot of this band stuff, a lot of this releasing an album stuff, is just, like, not as big of a deal as it would have been back in, like, a few decades ago. I don't know. He strikes me as maybe the kind of person who's has a worldview based on like his parents too much, so they think this was like a huge deal. Maybe it is. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it could not be. It might not be. Not to mention, even if you look at a lot of band history, their first album's always not as big a deal as you would think. Even like when after they become famous, their first albums are usually only followed by like the huge fans. So I was just saying, gotta get past that stupid Burst album. But I often wonder if if like bands are like not even a thing anymore, if you know what I'm saying. But anyways, okay, I promised myself I wouldn't talk about my thoughts on the background of this before even listening to it for like 30 minutes. But let's go. Let's listen to the first song, Lights Off. Lights are off in here, baby. The lights are off, and we can have sex, and this is a romantic song. Okay, that's not how the song goes. Let's go. Let's go big time. Let's go, Brandon. Oh. Alright, I can hear the lights off. The lights are so off. Wait a second. I feel like I'm not necessarily accusing him of plagiarism. I'm just saying I feel like I've heard that. I feel like it was some song with a woman singing it. I forget. It might have been Marina and the Diamonds I'm thinking of. Maybe. Never mind. Okay, I feel like this whole thing of him sounding like a zombie, like I made fun of in the other video, is intentional. But like, I feel like just because, like the way he says "Roo," do you really think that works? Do you really think that works? Even if your excuse was like this is the style, I don't think so. Let's listen to it again. First of all, I feel like the pitch could have been a little bit different there. Wait, let me see. He went at the end. Let me think. I feel like that could have been a little bit different. Yeah, the last note should have been a little bit higher pitched, I think. Okay, I don't like the way he delivered that line on an emotional level if you think about it. Like I'm practicing self-defense. Okay, that's like a line that you would sing or act or whatever as in like, oh, I'm doing something wrong, I'm doing something like I'm clueless. But he just, again, sounds completely monotone in his tone. It's not a matter of the singing, it's more a matter of the acting and the performance in that I just found kind of weird. And I got the vibe from this person. You could kind of tell, I think, from a few things, that this person, Jacob Urbani, you can kind of tell in his comedy too that like he always kind of wants to look refined and sort of elegant, which is often like the death of comedy, in my opinion. And it sounds like that's getting into this song too, like usual. And it's just turning him into a robot, and that just makes it uninteresting. Oh shoot, I just messed up my Fubar 2000 thing a little bit. Whatever. Blame Alfie. Let's just keep going. As long as you had heard my voice and what I have to say. Wait, so did they say specific? I didn't see anywhere if anyone like they credited certain. Is this one of those bands where it's like a real band where like you're supposed to care about the members, or is this one of those bands where it's basically just him and that's a stylish name like Elton John or something? Or I don't if that even is a band. I don't know. I feel like I'm not as knowledgeable on sound design, but I feel like that was kind of like the goal of that could have been a little more deep, I guess, like a little more echoey or quieter, maybe. Or it felt a little more distant, I think is the word. Like that idea of changing the vocal style there to make it sound more dreamy and shit. Are you kidding me? Listen to that. Oh my god, if anybody goes and tells me the excuse is the soul is blue and that means that's why he's acting so robotic and emotionless because that's the point, I will smack you. Oh my god. That would have very, very obviously been better if you had just actually sung something or actually felt your feelings a little bit. Like start crying or something. Well, not necessarily that, but just like, I did not feel like your soul was blue. Your soul was again just bland. My soul is blue listening to this shit, that's the point. Oh my god, you sound like you're reading, you sound like some, like in a choir at like the Christmas performance in elementary school where you're reading the lyrics and you don't even think about what they are. Oh my god, you're reading it off a fucking script. What is wrong with you? And once again, no, that is not the point. It is just that he's not trying or cowardly or something. What a cool drift. What a cool melody. The guitar part is the best part. Is it too much to want your attention? Even if we spend the night asking this. Okay, poll. Vote between everybody in the audience here, which is just myself. Would it feel better, would this sound better if he showed any fucking emotion at all compared to this emotionless garbage? There's one vote in the room. The vote is it would have sounded better if he had emotion. That's an 100% majority vote right there, okay? Go fuck yourself. All I want is to lock eyes with you again. All your red flags. There's something about... it couldn't possibly be the microphone. It couldn't possibly be a budgetary issue with this person, right? Like not having a shotgun mic or something. Why does the voice here... I'm not talking about the singing this time. I'm just talking about the presence of the voice, like the way it sounds in comparison to a lot of professional music. Why does it sound like not... I'm trying to place my finger on why. It just doesn't sound... I'm talking about like compared to literally any pop music, any rock music in the past 50 years. Something about it just sounds like it would have worked on a YouTube channel or not. Okay. In the sunlight. All your games and you never wanna play mine. All I want is to look into your design. Like I feel like if any like DJ chose to play us at a party or something, they would definitely like change it up a little bit to make it not sound like this. Not sound like this for even a second. I don't mean to be criticizing more so the album than the song here. But yeah, the song, I think the lyrics are a little bit tampon the teacup, as they say. A little bit. It's like they think they're being clever, but they're not. But I don't know. I guess they have thought and put into them. These are the type of lyrics where like the song is meant to make at least one person just close their eyes and be so sad and feel, oh, I can relate to this. But this song does not allow that because the singer is refusing to show any feelings at all. But you know these YouTubers, some of these YouTubers, these streamers who he's associated with, they're always patting each other on the back, like, oh yeah, you're doing good. That's gonna be good. That's nice. Yeah, you got some support. Don't listen to the negativity. Don't listen to the hatred. I mean, okay. To be fair, I did hear him say like a year ago something about how like he said that he delayed his album because he felt he needed to work harder on his skills in music. I can respect that at least, but I really don't think that that effort is showing in the most important ways. Again, this instrumental would have worked well if there was just a different singer. I feel like I can't even properly judge the song itself because I just want to. I seriously want to hear somebody else try singing it because this is not working. I don't even think it's a problem with him. Like I said, it's a problem of his choices. Why is it even the instrumental kind of lacks? First I was thinking it was because my hair was in the way. No. Okay, so that's lights off. Lights off. What rating do I give this? What is the rating you've been waiting for? I don't do ratings. It was not that great. But it wasn't... I mean, let's put it this way. It was better than Silver Lining. And yeah, from what I understand, the Silver Lining in this, which is track 4, I'm pretty sure he didn't change it or anything in case, like, that was meant to be. But we'll have to see. I will suffer through Silver Lining. I hate that song. It's a terrible song. I'm not screwing with you there. It's not like the #1 worst song in the world. I'll say probably my number one least favorite song ever would be Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz. I don't even hate Lenny Kravitz necessarily, but that song is just such a typical rock song that's like just designed to be this really free and cool song, and it just doesn't have any real creativity to it. It's just terrible. I remember once when I was in high school, I did backup vocals for this douchebag who was singing it in the talent show or whatever. I mean, you know, I didn't have to, but figured I didn't want to be a sourpuss and be one of those people. Humiliating. Deep Space. Deep Space is track number 2. Are you ready to experience the second track of the album that he's been waiting for us on? Are you ready? Are you ready? Track 2, Deep Space. Probably should have gotten a better quality file for sound design like this, but okay. I actually like this one. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Sigur Rós. Have you heard that? It was this band that was popular in like 2004 or so. There are a couple movies like Vanilla Sky and Mysterious Skin that they had some songs in. I don't know if there's influence from that, but my point is like Sigur Rós is very like emotional, slow instrumental based. Sigur Rós is amazing. Especially if you listen to their album called Untitled. It's actually called Untitled, where every song on there is untitled for some reason. That's a really good album. Again, the only problem I have with this, judging it from 45 seconds, is him. That's all. because of the choices he's making with the singing. Of just trying to sound like, I don't know if he just thinks it sounds cool or something. Just not showing any of his feelings. It just sounds like he's not even trying. I know this person must have been trying. I know it must have been intentional. It must have been the choice, like this is the style. But no, you're ruining it. You're ruining the great song. Your own great song. Oh my god, that would have been so much better if you just yelled it or something! Oh, your galaxy. You are an insult to your own song. I'm trying to be nice to you here. Yeah, you can see they put effort into the sound design there with the back there. Not like necessarily like freeform level complex or ELO level complex, but works. These lyrics would go better with some guy who sounds like he's about to cry or something, or somebody who just is not, just somebody who acts like a human being here. Okay, now I can barely even hear what he's saying. This literally, just these songs sound like you took pieces of something and were like in the middle of rehearsing the vocal part and then you fuck it up and then you just keep it that way. Like every song with this person is like that. Like, that's good, Jacob. Yeah, you're getting there. Okay. Positive feedback, yeah. Oh, that was so almost good. Like, let me see. What would I have thought of that if the vocals were any good? Like, I would have thought it was definitely really good. Not, I suppose even then, like, doesn't mean that necessarily couldn't have had more put to it melody-wise and everything. Like, it kind of makes me think of the song Nevermore from Queen, as in, like, it's fairly short in the idea, but it works for what it is. It was good. It was good until, you know, like... Now, track number 3 is a very special track, because every track is a special track. Michael Scott. Find Me in Your Dreams, featuring Deanna Gowan. Now, here's the interesting thing about this. Something I find interesting, on a sociological level, on a business level, a level that affects our world. I mean, I suppose in the quote-unquote real music business, there's always this element of, like, nepotism and stuff to some degree. But I find it interesting how the two people he's featured are Deanna Galland and Adriana Figueroa. Because, okay, so first of all, in the case of Deanna Galland, at least if that's pronounced right, so she was originally his producer, I think, or manager, whatever you call it, for the channel, however that works. And she was like slowly appearing like in that copy pasta theater video. Those who follow Alpharad would know. I actually thought that was an interesting idea. I feel like the way they did it wasn't necessarily funny, but like the idea at least could be something that could be done. And yeah, Deanna Galland was like one of the few people, probably like the only person really throughout that whole copy pasta theater performance that people really thought was a good performer, that was actually funny and stuff and actually put effort into it. Yet she had like practically no following and was just like a singer with almost nothing. And she still is a singer trying to be a professional musician and everything. And the interesting thing is like Alpharad, just because of, I guess, knowing her as a producer, has been like promoting the hell out of her. If you look on Twitter and stuff, or at least like a lot more than you would expect somebody, and still The amount of followers she has, especially if you look on the actual videos of her songs, is like really low. I'm just saying, like, it's interesting how, like, not only with his own band, but with his own self, like, he can't get this band to have as much of a following as you would expect. And even though, you know, a lot of people freak out when they get shouted out by some popular YouTubers or something, but in this case, again, it seems, you know, I'm just saying, not like a huge deal, but you never know. But the thing that gets me is like the fact that that he's doing it all because she was a producer, something that had nothing to do with being a musician. Out of all the other musicians out there, I'm not trying to say like, oh, you're a horrible person. I mean, I'm just saying it's not really any way to make it. It's obviously not out of music skill that he chose to have these people. Like Adriana Figueroa, as far as I'm concerned, it was basically because, and the reason he appeared in like a Family Jewels video, who's her boyfriend, is because like he was talking to them on Discord and everything, or maybe probably went to them to some conventions like gamer stuff. Nothing to do with music. Nothing to do with music directly. Not to mention, in that Family Jewels video, Deltarune, he didn't even sing much, just like in these songs. But in that he did even less. People were only watching it because it had the name Alpharad in it. They didn't care about the actual music. Find Me in Your Dreams, featuring Deanna Galland, if I pronounced that right. Harvey's Cast makes me think of a video game. I'm trying to think what. Sounds a lot like Fly Me to the Moon. Even now, it sounds, like I said before, something about the voice just doesn't sound as present as normal music production. Not that I have anything against the singing, in this case. I don't think, anyway. I woke up in a fantasy where my eyes were locked on when we started. You know, Jacob, you better fucking think about this decision you're making of having this terrible singing, having this terrible style that you're clearly choosing to have on purpose. Because if you do get success for it, you're going to be locked into that position, or people are going to be cheering for you to do that shit, and then you're not going to be able to change it. You probably have a chance to change now. At least slowly change it. Like Green Day, like, sort of slowly changed it, where in American Idiot they turned to having that fake English accent, and before it was kind of like, in Warning it was like slight, no, it basically like completely changed in American Idiot, and it worked. But I don't know if you can really get away with that much. Like Tyler Perry starts dressing up as a woman and everything, he can't stop that shit now. He's stuck as the tranny forever. This is not reality, please answer me. Ooh, don't you wanna see where I'm bringing you in our fictional wonderland for too many mornings? Wow, you really sound like some seductive man in this story. In our fictional wonderland in this story. Oh my god. Rule number 1, never dress better than the hero. If you ask me, in this case, she sounds better than you. And you're the man. You're the man who should be commending her. Why are you ruining it again with the same fucking things I complained about before? Starting to sound like a parody. Especially this kind of reminds me of Planet Puzzle League music. There's some song in that DS game with like a violin sound, sort of. Wait, that melody too. That's definitely in some sort of pop song. I'm trying to remember what it is. That's definitely in some song. I don't think it's necessarily always a problem to copy like that. I'm just saying. You know what I'm talking about? It was some sort of pop song that a lot of people. It's like, okay, like for example, thank God they had put this song in the album. This was even worse than Silver Lining in some ways, but there was a song, I think it was called the Scorpion EP or Monophobia, but one of the singles was called Manic Daydream. Listen to Manic Daydream. It is literally the Scooby-Doo theme song turned into like a jazz rock version. The main melody, I don't know if just people were just pretending not to notice, it's literally the Scooby-Doo theme song. And it's funny how, like, if you look at the comments section of the upload of it, like, some people were, like, slightly admitting it, just like, oh, this is giving me some Scooby-Doo vibes. Like, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Learn a little bit of music theory. Not that I know music theory, I'm just saying. I'm just saying what I hear. This is my reaction to the world around me. Here's the thing, I feel like I haven't done as much time thinking about this, but like, it's not necessarily to say I have a problem with the singing style she's chosen, but like, I feel like a lot of women do like choose too much to try and sound, to have certain singing dialects that are based off certain other well-known singers, and that she is trying too hard to sound like a few others. Don't know if I'm being specific, but it's all too often where like there are plenty of people who I think if they just sang with their normal sounding dialect, I'll give Jacob Raban that he isn't deviating too much from his normal dialect, accent, whatever you want to call it. Because I feel like too many people do that. Like, don't you think it's just so cringeworthy how so many singers just want to like sound British, for example? Like, at least Green Day does it in a way where they were a little bit ahead of their time and they knew what they were doing with it. But like, it's just people do that too much. And with women, it's always like a little bit more stylish. And just think about it. Just think about it. You have different choices. You could do other stuff too. Are you even breathing? I know you're never talking to the real me. Oh, what a poetic lyric. Oh my god, I'm so touched. You know, given how much attention he gives her when she's like just his producer, I just have a little fan theory. My Alpharad fan theory is that since he said he recently got divorced, maybe he's fucking her, and that's why he's making a romantic song with her. It's just a theory. I mean, he did have her play Juliet in a Romeo and Juliet thing. Hey, Jacob, I can't hear your fucking voice because the sound design and your singing. What did you even see? What did you even say just there? Was lie, was love? Again, okay, even with her actually, I didn't think so at first because she has so much brass in her voice, but no, even she is kind of like trying to sound too elegant to the point where it just ruins it. Don't you think both of these singers would have sounded so much better in this song if they had just been a little more expressive, a little vulnerable, a little more American? Just saying. It's not a bad song. I'm not sure how I feel like, how much I necessarily like the song, not counting the singers. It's okay. It's better than the others. I feel like I could get down to this song. Like I said, I like that. Just had pieces. In terms of the singers, the sound design, that I just felt could have been better. That was it. And some arguments about the plagiarism, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say that that was plagiarism that was too bad, but it was plagiarism a couple of times. I mean, even though I couldn't name the songs it came from. Well, there was the Fly Me to the Moon, there was the other one, yeah. Oh, no. We're on track 4, okay. I'll listen to it, but I don't want to listen to this song. I hate it. Track 4, Silver Lining. This song is terrible. But I guess to make sure there's nothing changed about it. How could any professional producer ever think that the way his voice came in there was like a professional sound, you know? Shut up. Oh my god. I can barely hear your fucking voice again. Oh my god, the sad part is you could tell like some kinds of bands for the early 2000s or 2010s that he's like taking influences off of. Just put it together better. Did you not hire a good producer at least? Like, it's not just that, but it's also him, but... There's also... I forget his name, there's some... Danny Manchild or something, there's some other person who like helped produce this. Some internet personality, band person, I forget his name, Robert Manchild or something. I think it might have been a few people who contributed to writing this song. There couldn't have possibly been that much complex shit that went into this song, but... You didn't even get the rhythm right, the beat right of that line, all the empty pages. Our favorite quotes, we read the funnies on the newspaper. Darling, turn it down. Turn off the Chumbawamba and scram for... Are we gonna make it out of this song? More than halfway through this shit, don't worry. So much emphasis on a title that doesn't even have much meaning. My leg is a little bit cramped right now. I don't remember this part. I feel like they at least tried with the panning there, but not really. I'm pretty sure there's an 8D version of some of these songs actually, like the 8 speakers. I would say first of all you gotta work on the 2D part first, but okay. Okay. I have my doubts. No, it should have been I have my doubts. Okay. What the fuck? He did it again. That couldn't have possibly been what he wanted. Prioritize. No, it's prioritize. Jesus. Sing that in your zombie voice. then get the fuck out of this. That's another thing too. Like he said that he's feeling like no longer wanting to do the YouTube thing. Like pretty much every YouTuber, nobody actually enjoys that. So I feel like this band is one of these things where it's like I gotta do something else. I feel passionate about this band because we're gonna tell the world. All right, is that the end of that garbage? Garbage, garbage, garbage. Terrible song. I hate it. Okay, we're about to get on with the shit. Alright, time for track number 5. We've been through so much together. Monophobia II.
If you had to choose between being unhappy or alone, would you know which you choose?
Yeah, you fucked up on the rhythm again there. Let's listen to that.
If you had to choose between being unhappy or alone, would you know which you choose?
Wait, I think it might have been the piano that messed up there, actually. You know what I mean with the choose.
If you woke up the next morning and you didn't have a past, did it mean that your wish came true?
Yeah, again, there was like a slight mess up between the vocals and the piano. I don't know which one's wrong. I assume that it was the vocals that was wrong, given his history of troublemaking, but I don't know.
So I had to ask you if you were just still true, don't you?
Oh my god, okay, I don't mean to echo chamber say this again, but it's just try some acting classes or something, some way to just have some emotions, please.
Think I should just know. Lapses in your breathing while my head is ringing.
What are you so afraid of? Just be yourself and stop. It's like you're protecting something. You're protecting your guarantee of no success. That's what you're protecting if you keep fucking doing that. You can be successful. I never said that you can't be. I said that you are doing things that are the things of a man who would request nothing but to be a beggar.
Ask me, have you ever wanted to feel anything at all?
Oh yeah, that's what I was just saying about you.
We ran out of time and the next is love. Counting on the clock, it's true. Feels like purgatory, ending of a story. I can still
I don't like the way they did that rhyme. You can tell these people are never real realists. Like, listen to a lot of those YouTubers in this community. It's like they try to rhyme too much. They don't think as much about like how the lyrics relate to the vowels in our voices and what's easier to sing. Even Disney messes that up sometimes. But no. Just have a bit of a talent for the lyrics. Believe in the poetry of it all. And you'll be beautiful.
I love you. I want to be happy, and I'm sure you agree. Tell me, why is it so hard?
I don't like that lyric either. Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard for you to make a good song?
Lapses in your breathing while my head is ringing. Heard this voice and it asked me, have you ever wanted to feel anything at all?
Is it bad that I literally predicted the fact that "at all" was going to be the next lyrics after anything? Have I heard that from another song? I'm trying to think. There is definitely a song. Who knows? Maybe the string of text, anything at all has been used a lot. Or just again, this person seems to be subtly copycatting people. Just try and remember again what it is. I know that I've heard that, I'm not lying.
Have you ever wanted to feel anything at all?
Oh great, you did it again. What a great choice. I'm crying in the emotion right now that you're failing to express. Like I said, Deep Space and Find Me in Your Dreams are at least, like, okay in some ways. They have problems, but they're okay. This song, though, I really don't like this. This is a very homosexual song with the LGBT community. That's why it's called Monophobia, because mono as in the same gender. Phobia because of homophobia. And then there's gonna be a little bit of lyrics, I'm guessing, or maybe not.
Have you ever
I was right.
wanted
I was
to
right. I was right. My
feel
predictions were correct. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you ever wanted to feel anything?
My God, the hypocrisy. Have you ever wanted to feel anything at all? So this is a song him expressing about how he can't. He's too much of a wuss to show his real self and just show a few emotions in front of his fans. Now your name. Let's stop the recording again, start it again, so we can get our files not fuck up. Alright, track number 6, Your Name, featuring Adriana Figueroa. Extraordinaire! So, this song was released before already. So was Deadbeat Boulevard. So was Silver Lining. Not sure if any of the others were. I've heard the song at least once before. Because I am very experienced in the world of music.
Waking up this morning made me feel alone. I looked around since maybe you found the way.
It seems like... Wait, is this like the only song in the album so far that he hasn't like... The voice still doesn't sound present, but like it's still... How do I put it? Like there's no other filter on it. Like there was that radio sounding thing that they were doing on purpose. I don't know. I feel like maybe they did so many filters on his voice to cover up the fact that overall they're not sounding very present in their voices and sounding too distant for some reason. Which again seems some sort of production issue.
Tracing steps from last night, a hungover redo.
I suppose to be fair, I mean, I don't think this would change. No, this wouldn't change that. But I'm just saying, for the record, I am listening to file. I just downloaded them off of YouTube, so these are not the greatest quality.
I was intoxicated.
Intoxicated is one of those words that any musician thinks sounds amazing. They think talking about alcohol or something makes them sound cool or something. It just makes you sound like a man-child. Just like just like, what's his name? Jim, I forget his name again. I just looked it up. Something man-child. You are a man-child.
Because of you.
Adriana Figueroa, she's definitely a fucking man-child. Oh my God. She is like 5 years old.
I just don't know what time can go slow. If I ever see you, would you see me too? I may have made up one too many lies when I said I know your name. I should have seen it sorting through those eyes, but I just can't take the blame. I may have blacked out one too many times.
So I'm guessing based off memory of this song that it's going to then repeat, like it then goes Adriana Figueroa singing it the same melody, slightly different lyrics, as if it's one of those sort of romantic duets, kind of like The Last Duet and all that stuff, Barry Manilow, where those two people are arguing with each other. But I'm not Okay, I'm not entirely sure if it's meant to be a romantic song, but I would assume anyway. That's just what I assume. Out of my romantic, loving mind. But my point is, like, people do that too much. I feel like in this case, it was again copying that general duet idea, and I don't think it works. Locked eyes over. Oh God, did he just make another cringy alcohol reference? Let me look up the lyrics of the song if I can find it. Ace of Hearts. If anyone even bothers to remember that band title. Ugh. Yeah, they actually did. That is cringy. Over gin? Clearly you want to be like mommy and daddy. You sound like a teenager wanting to be like mommy and daddy, being able to tell a story about alcohol. I'm an adult and I don't drink alcohol, so take that. Sounds like some other woman's voice, not Adriana. Some people do their own backup vocals, some people don't. She sounds kind of like that woman from The Wire, Ronnie the lawyer. I just noticed that, like, in her some sort of nasal sound.
Say, I can't spend my afternoons pissing on people who matter.
Over a drink or three, I feel intoxicated. Look what you did to me, and I just don't.
Please stop using the word intoxicated. It's just intoxicating. No pun intended.
Like time can't move slow. If I ever see you, would you?
I caught that there. Wait a second.
If I ever see you.
Yeah, okay, it's between the ever and the see you. Off rhythm a little bit. Michael Jackson's dad would whip you. Yeah, okay. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, because she's Mrs. I'm good at quiet, so just like, okay, these people never know how to project. And she's trying to cover it up with this sort of stylish thing of like, it kind of sounds. She's fake projecting right now. And I swear to God, there are so many of those, like, there's a bit, Leon Lee, Splendid Ferracci, Jubiphonic, there's that scene of female singers, most of them came up around, like, 2014 or so. They're all just, like, they're not only, like, they all the same, like, for example, sometimes they'll even follow the same trends. Like, a bunch of them ones, I kid you not, a bunch of them, like, 5 of them, make these similar quiet covers of the song Don't Forget from Deltarune, which is like a 30-second song, but just because they wanted to feel like they were part of the Undertale community, they all make this shit cover that's completely the same as the original. You know the point of making a cover is to make it a little bit different, but these people were just, and like, they all sound the same because none of them project. They're all just like, I'm just good at these quiet songs. People like this. When I started singing for fun, didn't actually try singing, and people said they liked it. Most of these people, they didn't become well known for singers because of singing. They just became well known because they were known for, like, associating with video games at a time when that was, like, an original thing. And I'm not saying she's, like, never done singing lessons, but, like, because you're fucking played Among Us with her or whatever, because she's a part of the community, you would rather feature Adriana Figueroa than all the other singers that you probably had at your disposal. Alfie boy. Jesus. She can't even come. Okay. She makes. Look at her. She's a pretend YouTuber. She hasn't made a video in years besides a cover of your shit Silver Lining song. And if you look on her Twitch, she doesn't even fucking stream when she says she streams. And even when she streams, she doesn't even sing most of the time. She's a pretend internet person.
I may have blacked out one too many times while we locked eyes over gin. All I wanted was to make you mine, so I will when we meet again.
Stop using the word gin. My fucking god.
All I wanted was to make you mine, so I will when we meet again.
Wow, what an elegant melody. It's so amazing.
Should've took a chance, I had a chance, I could've found love. Was a glance, I lost it away.
Sure, Dr. Church, yeah, I get it. I get it. But that would have worked better if you would just, like, sang it better. Should have taken a chance, I should have taken a chance, I. It's a stylish idea that you could have done better if you had tried. But no, you're still doing it robotically. Should have taken a chance. Oh shit, the lyrics not there. Should have taken a chance. Oh, did I get it in time? Should have taken a chance. Can you edit it together? Can you edit the two together? No. My god.
Chance, I could've found love. Was a glance, I lost it.
It's like you could tell that they're intending to be so stylish and elegant with this song, but both of them, I think both of them just screw it. In their own special ways.
Wish I had a drink now, that's the problem. You're relief now, not I'm falling away.
Oh god, like it's meant to sound like some sort of romantic thing, I think, like something you play at a restaurant or something, or like I can picture like a music video or that like at a restaurant or something. Except they wouldn't do it this way because this way they both have no presence. They both sound like people. They both sound like people pretending. You know, Adrian, at least Greasebit Eric or a bunch of other these scummy YouTubers like Review Tech USA, at least they can go to their word and stream every day. Like Greasebit Eric gets like no views and everyone knows it, but at least he streams every day. At least I'll give him that. At least he has the discipline. And the fact that he doesn't get any views in a way is kind of respect. Whereas you, I'm pretty sure you get like 1,000 views, or I'm not sure how that works of like views you got during the stream. Either way, if you're a streamer, you get like hundreds of views. That's a ton for a stream. It amazes me how you're so fucking spoiled that you don't even do that. Not to mention your boyfriend, Jules. Just look at that guy. I don't even like his videos, but like you could tell that he's disciplined. Like he makes videos. He has a real Patreon. He streams. His streams are completely stupid. They're just gameplay streams. If you look at his Jules Conroy, oh my god! If you want to see the cringiest thumbnails in the world, look at Jules Conroy. That channel is just humiliating. But at least, even that, at least he's actually doing something. Are you just a fucking leech, like a gold digger? Jesus. I mean, they have a house with a pool, right? I'm sure your life is so difficult with your pool. You two both sound like you're fucking drunk when you sing, so yeah, okay. There's what the gin's going. I can barely even hear the backing vocals. You can tell that just sounds weird. That just sounds creepy. Blacked out? Why would you even black out? That doesn't even make sense. Are they trying to make it sound like it's like the end of Strawberry Fields or something, or like Revolution? They're trying to make it all like clash together in this weird way. It doesn't work at all. I'm sure these motherfuckers felt like they were the next Beatles by the time they made this shit album. Oh, I was right, Strawberry Fields, because of the flute. I mean, okay, not literally, but I, personally, in my personal, political, sexual opinion, thought that that song was bad. It was a bad song. A song for the poor. A song for the wretched. That was bad. That was bad. They thought they were doing something great there. It was not good. There are 4 tracks left. Queen of Everything. Queen of Everything. Are you ready for everything? Are you ready for the truth? For the truth! Then stay in. I'm ready in my mind to listen to Queen of Everything. But remember, this is going to be very serious. You can't fuck with this song, okay? Track 7, Queen of Everything. Wait. I heard that you fucked up in the instrumental. Unless that's specific, unless it's meant to sound like a music box or something. I heard a little bit of a pause. That was silent. That wasn't natural for the instruments. It's hard to hear. You can only hear on the first note because there's other tracks that cover it, but the first second you can hear that. I just heard it again. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You are a coward. You are a schmoop. A fraud.
Every day you say the same, that life is but a children's game. In the darkness,
It sounds like some folk song.
avenues with double nods. Call attention only twice. These desperate calls on weighted dice. Obstacles monopolize. Staring you back.
Oh yeah, you think you can pull the same synth pop instruments, slow instruments that you were doing in the second song in Deep Space? No, this just sounds like ass. It sounds like pee-pee. I feel like part of the reason he keeps pushing this stupid singing style is because, like, he thinks that not showing any emotions or weaknesses is supposed to make him look like some wise man. Because, like, a lot of people tend to, like, look up to musicians really quickly and think of them as these great wise men who always have a domineering presence about them. But that's not what the singers were thinking, Jacob, when they sang that stuff that you look up to. They were just thinking they're a person and they have their stuff. You were the one who made the assumption that they're some genius who has no feelings that you have to live up to. No, you're just a coward, pretending to be the greats. But you can be great if you just at least fucking try. I'm not gonna keep repeating what I've already said about you. You have continually got an F in my grade book.
Look me dead straight in the eyes and tell me you're not full of lies. Cast me out to sea again. This is where my end begins. Moving on, just send me prayers or leave me now without a care. Just leave everything behind. I'll never get you off my mind.
Was that intentional with the rhythm fuck up in the drum there? Might have been. Oh my god. You sound as stupid as you sounded in that Deltarune video on Jules' channel now with the what's it called? The fake blowhorn, whatever you call it, the thing you're talking to. They were toys. It's this pathetic attempt at poetry and symbolism. No, there are some children that have written better shit than this. Pandora's box? Come on. Think up something better than that. Think up some metaphor better than that. You might as well say, treat me like an Egyptian pyramid or some other random artifact from the past. But the song's like attempting to sound like an action scene in the movie. But it doesn't, because it's a bad song. A bad Beagle song. It's not the worst song. I mean, it's not good. It's a bad song, I would say. My personal review is this is a bad song. But again, with a lot of these songs, you can at least hear the attempt. You can at least hear the attempt. Like, I would say this is not... This is a little weak. This is just... I feel like this is shit I've heard already. But like I said, Deep Space, Find Me in Your Dreams, yeah, those were the only two that so far that were at least, like, mostly likable. What a cool guitar, bro. That's so cool. How did he go out? Alright, let's never speak of that again. Track 8, Deadbeat Boulevard. I swear, some of these motherfuckers, ever since Boulevard of Broken Dreams, they just think it's cool to use the word Boulevard, apparently. Boulevard of Broken Dreams is a very overrated song. Even if someone likes Green Day, it is not a great song. Okay, this time I actually think that the voice should have sounded less present, or at least a little bit quieter. This song is boring. Jesus. This song sounds fucking boring. I mean, so was Queen of Everything, but this is just... Now I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Just like any just like any Family Jewels video where Adriana Figueroa is featured, you can't fucking hear her voice because she doesn't know how to project, and the rock music like overpowers her voice. I'm sure he's taken a lot of inspiration from her with this shit. Jesus. Familiar floors on the boulevard. We are in the architecture of this home, and this is the home of my heart. It is such brilliant metaphorical symbolism. It's not. It's not. It's bad. You fucked up the rhythm again. I feel like this part might have been better if a woman sang this part. Oh my god, you're trying so hard, apparently. Seriously, I think this guy could sing well if he just took it a little bit of a different direction. Nobody could possibly enjoy a song like this. He doesn't really enjoy this freaking song. You fucked up the rhythm again the way you started the don't. What you looking for? Whatever this song was meant to be, I do not like it. It is bad. It is bad boy trouble. Don't hang around those little boys. They're not safe. Yeah, as you can see, I'm starting to get a little bored of this. There's 2 more tracks left to go. 2 more tracks of our fate left to be left in the hands of God. And are you ready for the moment of truth? The second last track, almost as important as the last track. Track 9, Waiting for Your Call. Already hate it. You know, I want to go for some super something. I don't want to listen to this. I want to do something else. Why are these lyrics all horrible? These lyrics just make me want to hurt people. Frozen Time's such a bad album title too, I think. This is bad. This is bad.
I'm stuck in line to catch a plane while riding you.
This is evil bad.
Funny how all my luggage is 42 pounds over safety regulation.
I can't do this. This song's making me die. This song's
Did I pack too much?
That's too many songs. Should have had 0 songs in this album.
Can you hear me now? Hanging on your knee.
Even Discogs doesn't have anything but 1 single of Ace of Hearts written on it yet. Interesting. I thought Discogs was supposed to have like everything. This is like horrible. This is like a failed attempt at a Southern song. Grab your bag. Wow, what a badass. Grab your bag. I hate this song. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, you know what? I'm done with this song. I'm not gonna finish this one. Track 10, A Life Frozen in Time, please. God, that song was just horrible. Okay. 7 minutes. This better make me cry, make me laugh, make me feel something. Please.
I remember when you asked me to
Ask you to what?
live a life frozen in time. San Francisco piers and snow globe souvenirs.
You know where all the morons live.
Why can't we just call it home? Seasons change, why do we have to? Could it mean that we just didn't know how to be alone? Looking back on every memory in a life frozen in time, telling all my friends, goddamn guys, this is it.
Oh, it's like it was an attempt, sort of, to sound some feelings there, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Go to bed, gal. Go to bed, little troublemaker.
You remember staring daggers at me. You said, baby, why can't it just wait? Since everything is changing.
I'm spending right now online shopping. I don't feel like listening to this. They've totally made the next Bohemian Rhapsody here. Another phase of the song. My Brave browser is lagging for some reason. Final wait. Fairy Tales. I don't even know what that made. Or was it Fairy Tales? Something about the pitch of that didn't sound right. This is stupid. I hate the song. I'm falling asleep. I'm tired. I don't feel like listening to this shit. But I have to. Because it is my job. Because I'm a professional YouTuber. Ugh, I hate this! No, I'm not gonna forget you for this. This is horrible. This is evil. This is bad. I hate this. I hate this. That doesn't even make any sense. Oh yeah, this is stupid. Okay, I can't just skip it. Waiting on the floor, can you just not sing like a fucking retard for once? For once. Try it. You've ruined your own album, essentially, with your singing voice. Is for the most part my review of this. This is penis. Third track now? What is this? Third track mania? Third version part of the song? Oh my god, stop pretending to be a moving song, please. Please stop. I know you can do it, just stop pretending to be a good song. I kind of like the way they did that. Well, not the way they did it, I like the writing idea. Okay, at least he's trying. I would say he's at least trying to project. I know he could still be doing better, but at least he was trying there. I'll give him that. Okay, that scream is pathetic. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. Come on, any real vocal coach would push you beyond that. Seriously. What was Adriana, your vocal coach? Oh god. Alright, this is over soon. It's 1 minute left. I think this melody's okay. I like vocal art, as in like using the voice of this instrument like this. Yeah. I need a tissue. I have snot in my nose. I haven't that lately. I think about the allergies or something. Okay. Still good. Oh, go fuck yourself with this extra little attempted emotional thing at the end. Fuck you. This is not working. I complimented this. I was just complimenting the song. Now you're fucking it up at the very end.
Why can we not call it?
A good album. Oh, that was actually the end. So, all right. So that was my review. I have contributed to our community. If you actually listened to this, you would know my thoughts, my opinions, and what I have brought to the table. Alright. Alright, my man. We're gonna do it. Maybe this will get to the top of the algorithm just like that other part did where it got like the second result. I don't think it still does. Maybe it goes off and on, but because of all the dislikers, it was literally the second result when you searched Alpharad Silver Lining was my video, even though it has like less than 1,000 views, because that's the way YouTube works. But anyways, mama, you're done. Bad.